What is up, everyone? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 17 Baek Battles. We have our Generation 1 team, Kangaskhan, Magneton, Machamp, Starmie, Arcanine, and Gengar. A very fun team, not the most competitive, and I'm actually thinking about dropping it, to be honest, because it has lost me a lot more games than I would have liked off camera. I don't like this team as much as I used to when I first built it. But we're gonna pioneer, try it out for one more episode. If I don't like it, I think I will drop it, but I've been on a huge losing streak off camera with it, so yeah, so we'll see how this goes. I think it dropped me from like 1650 to 1596. Wow. I mean, we got a bunch of cool Pokemon. I would use them separately, but yeah, we'll see how this goes though. It's just Generation 1 didn't have exactly, especially in this format, doesn't really have much to offer in terms of like usage. We got a, okay, I think we already lost. We got a Muck, Togedemaru, Tapu Koko, Celesteela, Garchomp, and Gyarados. Now this team has a problem with Tapu Koko plus Garchomp, and that Togedemaru adds a lot more issues to this team than I would like. Starmie's pretty solid, Magneton's pretty solid. I think Arcanine and Gengar is what I wanted to back. Machamp doesn't really help as much. As well as Kangaskhan can't really do much. I guess Machamp could have done wide guard shenanigans, but I don't really like it. Arcanine helps versus Celesteela, and if I get Togedemaru and Gyarados, if I can get rid of Togedemaru, as well as Gengar. Well, Gengar doesn't exactly offer the best utility. Substitute can help, as well as the Sludge Wave onto Tapu Koko or the Gyarados. So, these are the factors I'm trying to benefit from. We'll see how this goes. Also, really not sure about Scarf Magneton. I feel like Scarf Magneton, a lot of people ask me why Magneton over Magnezone. And the main reason is because Magneton hits that exact speed stat where it just outspeeds Tapu Koko by 1 point with the Choice Scarf. Magnezone is base 60, while Magneton is base 70 speed. So we see Togedemaru Gyarados, which isn't bad. I get a Starmie Magneton lead. That's actually very bad. I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know who he fakes out. Probably fakes out. I could see a fake out to anything, to be honest. What are my moves on Magneton? I have Flash Cannon, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, and what? I'm just gonna scald to see what. Hidden Power, Ice. Okay. So I don't know who will fake out, but I think I'm just gonna. Probably the Starmie, to be honest. And I don't want the Sash to be broken, so I'll go on to Arcanine first. Maybe I'll pull a double switch. Yeah, I'm gonna pull a double switch actually, going to Gengar. Because I could see just Dragon Dance here. I wouldn't mind seeing Dragon Dance here. So unfortunately I'm gonna reveal all 4 of my mons right away, which is a bit unfortunate. But I will get Intimidate off into Togedemaru as well as one into Gyarados, so that neutral attack, or maybe -1 if it goes for a Waterfall. And if it goes for Waterfall, that's actually best case scenario here. Especially if it gets Curse Bodied here. Spiky Shield coming out for Togedemaru. Okay. Maybe fearing like Hidden Power Fire or something. And we will see Earthquake. From that Gyarados. Ooh. Wasn't expecting that, but I guess that's alright. Yeah, that did a lot. Okay. So I guess I go for Flare Blitz. I need to weaken the Gyarados. I don't need Gengar for much other than this Gyarados really, so I think I will just try to weaken the Gyarados with the Acid Downpour as well as Flare Blitz to Togedemaru. If Togedemaru switches out, okay, that's fine. Into Garchomp, okay. I don't know if this is Garchomp though. If that's Garchomp, that's a problem. But we will get the Acid Downpour off. Kind of wish I had Helping Hand. Like, Bulldoze has not done the work on Arcanine I needed. Helping Hand or Extreme Speed would have gave me so many more options, I think. So I think I need to get rid of Bulldoze soon. But we will go for the Acid Downpour coming out from the Gengar here. And this will target down the Gyarados. I don't think this is going to KO because Gyarados got massive special defense. Barely. Oh, we're faster than Gyarados. I would have Flare Blitz the Gyarados slot. Flare Blitz connects with the Garchomp, which should put in Ice Beam range, so I guess it depends on what Gyarados goes for this turn. Wait, was that right? No, that was Rough Skin, okay. And Gyarados gonna set up a Dragon Dance, okay. If he Scarf Garchomp, I'm kind of screwed anyway. If he Scarf Garchomp, he goes for it again. He just goes for Earthquake and Dragon Dance again. I can't stop it. Yeah, this is gonna protect. Oh, this might be Extreme Speed. Well, actually, I don't mind if both my Pokemon go down. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I don't mind if both of my Pokemon go down. The reason I don't mind both of my Pokemon going down is because we confirmed the item on Garchomp, which is not Scarf, it looks like, and we can Ice Beam the Garchomp, and it should KO here at this range because of the fact that we already got a bit of chip damage onto that Garchomp that we need. So, not a bad situation, but Waterfall or Earthquake is going to hurt. So we'll go out into my Starmie and Magneton here, and these two are going to have to clutch it. And if there's a Tapu Koko in the back, I don't really see a way of getting out of this. Well, actually I could, because if it's locked into Dazzling Gleam with Togedemaru out on the field, yeah, we could win. In theory. So I'm going to Ice Beam the Garchomp slot and just Flash Cannon the Gyarados. If that Gyarados is slower than Magneton, I feel like we have a really decent shot of actually winning this game. But we could see anything could happen. I don't know if he protects Earthquakes with the Garchomp, and yeah, there's a lot of factors that's going to come on. I can't tell if this is Adamant or Jolly Gyarados, but it looks like it's Adamant, so Flash Cannon will pick up the knockout on Gyarados here. Didn't want to Thunderbolt because Togedemaru is always in the back, so never go for Thunderbolt in that situation. And we'll click an Ice Beam here, and it will fire off into that Garchomp slot. As Garchomp does go down. It didn't look like Assault Vest to me, so we do get rid of the Garchomp there. And now it's a 2v2. That's Togedemaru in the back. I don't know who was the last one. I would assume it would be Muck, yeah. Okay, Muck is a huge problem. I should have kept Arcanine alive. If we can get a burn on something, though, it wouldn't be too bad. I guess I'll Scald the Muck and Flash Cannon the Muck as well. Because I need some damage on Muck anyway. We are going to just see a Fake Out, and it's going to go into Magneton. Okay, so I did make the correct play, I think, by going for the Scald. If I get double burn, maybe I can win this game. Scald into the Muck. We do get the burn on the Muck. Okay, that's good. And knock off into Starmie. Yep. Which we survive actually pretty comfortably. So I think I will just protect Starmie here and just fire for Flash Cannon and Muck. We're probably going to see, what, Zing Zap plus Knockoff. I probably need a burn on Togedemaru anyway to win this game, but this game is looking like I can actually win this. So let's see how this goes. Flash Cannon into the Muck. Is that a crit? Yeah, that's a crit. Yep. Oh, jeez. My opponent getting very unlucky here. As we see the Zing Zap into Magneton, actually. Probably predicting the Starmie to protect, or are you going for a knockoff in the Starmie? Okay, you go for a knockoff in the Starmie. Okay. So I will just fire off a Scald into the Togedemaru slot. I could get the burn, enough Flash Cannon in the Muck slot. Surprised we're seeing Zing Zap into that slot. Ooh, Shadow Sneak. Is that even going to pick up the KO? I don't think it will. When burned? Yeah. Maybe. Oh, probably expecting to double up, to be honest. But I guess I think Shadow Sneaking the Magneton slot would be better, because you need as much damage on the Magneton as possible. Scald into Togedemaru. Doesn't get the burn, but it gets a significant amount of damage off. And we see Zing Zap into Magneton once again. That actually did a lot of damage, not gonna lie. That did a lot. And if I save Starmie, I win the game. And Muck will go down to one turn of burn. I can Flash Cannon the Muck here and just protect Starmie. Yeah. There's nothing my opponent can do. Zing Zap plus Shadow Sneak won't KO Magneton. I guess if Zing Zap, if both of them crit. Maybe. Maybe if both of them crit. But I still think Starmie wins the game. Regardless. Shadow Sneak into Starmie, and Flash Cannon will connect with the Muck. Muck does go down, and that should be game. Togedemaru going for Zing Zap into the Magneton. Seriously, wow, I really doubted Magneton's attacking power. That does a lot, actually. Well, it's a crit, that one. But it actually did a lot. Gonna go for Scald and Flash Cannon, but then again, Magneton isn't that bulky. It's got very low base HP, and I think base 70 defenses all around. So we go for the Flash Cannon and a Scald, and we do actually take the first game, which is actually surprising. My opponent didn't bring Tapu Koko instead of opting for Togedemaru, but that's fair because the Muck is actually pretty good against my team. I think his entire team was actually good against mine. But we were lucky on the Adamant, Gyarados. The Flare Blitz double into... If we doubled into that Gyarados, I feel like this game actually would have been a lot easier for me to win, in my opinion. Because if I did read that right, he wouldn't have got Dragon Dance up. I could have Shadow Balled the Garchomp, found out if he was Scarred the following turn, and then brought Starmie in. And I think I could have won easily with my Arcanine. So I feel like, yeah, that was definitely a misplay on my part. And even though we win games, we need to look back, reflect, and see what we could have done better to guarantee a better win. Because it really didn't rely on a plan for me. It just went with whatever goes with the flow, to be honest. That's kind of what this team is. It doesn't really have many game plans. Like, I don't really see a game plan that I could do with this team. I don't have like a setup mon. I only have substitute on my Gengar, so that's the only setup I can really do. So I really just go with attacks and go with the flow, to be honest. That's how this team functions. But let's see if we can pick up one more victory with this team, because I'm not sure if we can actually win 3. We haven't had an episode with 3 wins. We've had 2 wins, 1 loss. We got 1 from the United Kingdom, Muzz, with the team of... Ooh, what's this? Arcanine, Snorlax, Drifblim, Tapu Lele, Nihilego, and Kartana. Very interesting team. Lele, Drifblim. Oh, this is gonna be one real doozy. One real doozy. Okay. So Z move on the Tapu Lele, it looks like, because that's the... Well, it could be Z move Kartana, but I kind of doubt it. I wish I was scrappy now on Kangaskhan, because faking out the Drifblim turn 1 and because I could lead Gengar, Kangaskhan here, and then I could fake out the Drifblim Sludge Wave, Acid Downpour the Lele and kill it. Oh, that's not good. Let's go Magneton here. Magneton, Gengar, have Kangaskhan in the back with Arcanine, I think. Yeah, I kind of want Machamp, but I can't bring Machamp because there's a Snorlax. Well, I want Machamp for the Snorlax, obviously, and maybe the Kartana, but they can't do well against Tapu Lele Drifblim. And I'm probably going to have to use all 4 Pokemon to take out the Lele Drifblim, and then rely on a lead advantage based on those numbers. So, let's see how this is going to go. Magneton, Gengar on the lead. We got Tapu Lele Drifblim, and this is going to be one hell of a mind game, people. I don't know if he goes for Tailwind this turn. I don't know if he goes for Shadow Ball this turn. There are so many potential plays for my opponent. I think I will just Thunderbolt the Drifblim though and protect, because I could definitely see Shadow Ball plus Psychic into the Gengar slot. We're going to see Tapu Lele withdraw actually and go on to Kartana. Okay. Maybe fearing the... I don't know what he's fearing. Oh, he's probably fearing the poison move. Maybe he's fearing a Scarf Gengar, which is definitely a reasonable play. Okay. Go for the Thunderbolt into the Drifblim. This is actually pretty good because I weakened the Drifblim already. And Kartana doesn't really threaten me because I can go out to Arcanine for 1 slot and go out to Kangaskhan for the other, because one's going to take a Shadow Ball and one's going to take a Sacred Sword. Or maybe double up in a Magneton, but I don't really mind because it's not going to be doing too much to Arcanine. And we get the Intimidate off onto Kartana, so not a bad of a turn. I also have to stall out this Tailwind, but is looking actually decent right here. This position's not bad. We do have Gengar withdrawing, going on the Kangaskhan. Let's see. Shadow Ball is going to target down the... Okay, doubling into Magneton. Okay. Ooh, I guess a special defense drop. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. I think we'll live with our Shadow Ball, though, so I think we're okay. I'll Flame Charge, Flare Blitz the Kartana, and Rock Tomb the Drifloon slot, and hopefully Rock Tomb picks up the knockout, because I'm not exactly sure. I think Arcanine should be able to live one Shadow Ball, even with the special defense drop. We're going to see the Kartana withdraw. It's an Nihilego. Okay. That's one target also being weakened. So, I don't have to worry about Machamp, which is good. Shadow Ball's going to come out into the Arcanine. We should survive. Or we don't. Oh, no. That's actually bad. Get the Rock Tomb off. Knock out the Drifloon at least. So, Drifloon's gone. But, ooh. Ooh, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Tapu Lele is going to come out. Into Gengar we go. Actually, does Kangaskhan get Bulldoze? I need to actually look up if Kangaskhan gets Bulldoze, because I might have wanted Bulldoze in this situation. We'll protect Gengar here, and I think I want to Rock Tomb. Maybe I want to Circle Through Nihilego. Yeah, I'm going to Circle Through Nihilego, because Nihilego is a threat with Power Gem. This is bad. This is bad. Power Gem into the Gengar. Psychic. Shadow Psyche, okay. Into who? Kangaskhan or Gengar? This might knock out Gengar, to be honest. I don't know if Gengar can live with Shadow Psyche to protect. I'm pretty sure Shadow Psyche in Psychic Terrain would KO 5 Gengars. Or 6. Normally, so I don't think Gengar's living. Oh, it's in the Kangaskhan though. Okay, I don't mind that. And Kangaskhan does survive. Okay, we get Circle Throw off, and it will target down that Nihilego. So Nihilego does retreat and goes out into the Kartana. Okay. Tailwind does beat out from my opponent's side too. So I think I'm gonna go for a Sludge for Acid Downpour into the Tapu Lele slot, because I think I'm forced to. And I guess I'll Circle Throw the Kartana to put in range of Shadow Ball. Kartana's actually going to protect, so is this a double protect? Scouting for a Z move? Ooh, no, I don't know about that. I do get the Acid Downpour off, and this will finish off the Tapu Lele. What if it's Scarf Nihilego? We haven't seen the item yet. I kind of doubt it would be Scarf, to be honest, because on a Tailwind team, you don't need Scarf. You really don't need Scarf. So we get the Acid Downpour off. This finishes off Tapu Lele. So Tapu Lele goes down. And Tapu Lele was the Z move, so it has to be Sash Kartana. Circle Throw into Kartana. And now it's Nihilego on the field. Nihilego comes out. And I think I just Shadow Ball the Kartana slot. The Circle Throw did a lot to the Nihilego. Scarf won't KO Gengar in one hit too. So there's also that factor. I'll just Rock Tomb the Kartana. Nice. No protects. Gengar's faster. Shadow Ball into the Kartana. Does bring it down to Sash. And I don't think you can knock out both Pokemon. Smart Strike will go into Gengar, but this shouldn't KO. Yeah. Anchor's body activates, which is cool. As Power Gem does come out and targets down my Kangaskhan. Okay. Kangaskhan does go down. And he does get Beast Boost. But I think we're good. Oh, it was a Life Orb. Nihilego. We just never saw the Life Orb, I think. Go out into my Magneton. And just click Flash Cannon. I think Scarf Magneton actually wins us this game. Because I think Flash Cannon should put in range where Life Orb picks up the KO from here. So I'll just Shadow Ball the Kartana and a Flash Cannon the Nihilego. With the sturdy on Magneton, we should be able to survive any one hit. And nice, he doesn't protect, so that guarantees the game. Flash Cannon into Nihilego. Won't pick up the knockout as I said, but it does bring into life orb range, and Shadow Ball would finish out the Kartana. No matter what, if he protected Kartana, which is kind of what I assumed, he would have power gened one slot, but he either knocks out Gengar or he breaks the sturdy on Magneton. I survived no matter what. And he feints the recoil, and then both my Pokemon outspeed and KO the Kartana at 1 HP. So, game played out kind of exactly what I want. Yet I don't know. That was a very, very tough matchup. I am not going to lie. That's a very tough matchup for this team. And I think you have to put Scrappy on Kangaskhan because I think you have to go for a turn 1 play. We're going for Fake Out to Drifloon and sub if you predict a Z move from the top of the lay, or you have to attack if you think it's Specs. So it's a very risky gamble. And Drifloon is a very annoying Pokemon for the team in general. But we do take 2 victories so far. Actually, surprised. To be completely honest, I am surprised. But, let's see. Maybe we can pick up that 3rd win in today's episode. Who knows? Who knows? We got Max Zito from the United States. 1596. Here we go. This is a team I expect to lose to. We got Garchomp, Gigalith, Arcanine, Tapu Koko, Persian, and the Tapu Fini. Okay. So what's actually really nice is Magneton, but that Persian's such a threat. That Persian's really a threat. I do have Inner Focus on Kangaskhan, which actually does help because I can't get faked out by Persian. So maybe Kangaskhan plus Gengar is solid? Maybe. Maybe. Machamp is pretty solid in the matchup. Starmie I kind of need. I kind of want Magneton. Oh, this is bad. Can't bring an Arcanine this because Arcanine doesn't do much. Starmie helps against a Garchomp, which is kind of what I need. But Machamp helps against Gigalith. Although, do I need Machamp? That's the question. I don't need Machamp. I think Starmie Magneton's fine. I think Starmie Magneton will work. I am kind of scared about that Persian, but I feel like the play to victory here will be Starmie plus Magneton. And it's surprisingly, we're going double focus Sash in the back, surprisingly. This is like one of the few times I don't lead double focus Sash. And normally I probably would lead double focus Sash, but the fake out pressure here. So I will lead Kangaskhan Gengar here. I doubt Scarf Garchomp because no ground resist immunity. We go Persian Tapu Koko. Ooh. Beautiful. One of the few times Inner Focus Kangaskhan might actually come through. One of the few times. I don't care if I waste my Z move on Tapu Koko. I need to get rid of Tapu Koko. And I don't think he had anything that could really switch into Acid Downpour anyway. Not really scared of Persian. If it goes for Fake Out, that's the best case scenario. Please go for Fake Out into Kangaskhan. And forget that has Inner Focus. Foul Play shouldn't knock out Gengar though, which is like the good thing. Parting Shot could be annoying. But I doubt it happens this turn. So let's see how this is going to work. Okay, no Fake Out from the Persian. Okay. Maybe just a Foul Play Thunderbolt. Parting Shot. Okay. Targeting the Gengar. Okay, so Gengar is going to go to -1, but we will KO Tapu Koko. I think -1 Sludge Bomb would KO Tapu Koko with the Fake Out damage, so that's a bit unfortunate. But I wanted to catch Tapu Koko on a Protect, because then it puts in Flash Cannon range. Arcanine comes out. Okay, I don't mind. So Arcanine comes out, Intimidate, so Kangaskhan's at -1, but Kangaskhan got the Fake Out I needed, and we get the Z move, which will be the Acid Downpour. We'll finish off the Tapu Koko. I don't think a Assault Vest would live. No, Assault Vest. No way Tapu Koko is living under any circumstances other than a Focus Band. Not Sash. Band. So, let's see. Tapu Koko goes down. Nice. And that is a huge threat off my chest. And now we have we got Persian, Arcanine, and I would assume maybe Fini in the back. Maybe Garchomp, but I wouldn't mind Garchomp because I do have Starmie. Persian's going to come back out. Okay. It's going to be hard to get chip damage off because this Persian's very annoying. But I can't Foul Play damage Kangaskhan much, which is good. I think I'll Rock Tomb the Arcanine slot and protect Gengar here. I need chip damage on the Arcanine, so I don't really mind this play. I don't mind Kangaskhan takes hits, because Kangaskhan going down will allow me to get a free switch, although I don't think my opponent has a way that can knock out Kangaskhan, which isn't like a Bandit Close Combat or Fighting Z. So we should be good in that department. We will just protect Gengar, scout what my opponent's going to do. Foul play into the Kangaskhan slot, I do not mind. Yeah, because with Intimidate, that really doesn't do much. Rock Tomb, just for the chip damage onto the Arcanine that I need to put in range of the Scald later, and we will see a Flare Blitz into the Gengar slot. So if he's going to keep targeting down my Gengar, I actually want to find out what my opponent's last Pokemon is, and I want Persian out, so if I do get the free switch ever into my Starmie, this will be good. Foul play with the Intimidate and the Parting Shot. I think Gengar will be able to actually be in range of where I can actually get a sub up. So this is looking pretty good for me. We're going to see a foul play here, targeting down the Gengar, looks like. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't do much at all, actually. And we will get a sub up. Nice. And a Will-O-Wisp actually into Kangaskhan. And we actually have Facade, so we can actually abuse that Facade now. Interesting. And foul play should be doing less to my Kangaskhan than normal. So, Circle Throw, pathetic damage, but Kangaskhan, you're doing what I need you to do. Garchomp is going to reveal to be my opponent's last Pokemon. Okay. So I need a bit of chip damage onto the Garchomp, so I will just Facade and Protect. Probably it is Machamp. Oh, we're going to see Garchomp withdraw. Okay. Into Persian. Okay. So now I wanted to reveal that just yet. I'm going to protect my Gengar here. And Facade this Persian. Let's see what my opponent does. Maybe Flare Blitz the... Oh, that Facade did a decent amount actually. Snarl. Okay, going behind my sub. Okay. That's a bit annoying. I think I have to target down the Persian, because once I get rid of Persian, it looks like I'll actually be able to win the game. So I will go for Facade plus Sludge Bomb, I think. Which might be able to pick up the knockout. But I will just go for Facade plus Sludge Bomb. Foul play won't be doing much. I don't know if he goes out back into Garchomp with like a Parting Shot. Wouldn't mind that. I could also see foul play plus Flare Blitz. I'm not sure if Snarl actually knocks out the Gengar. But I do not mind. I do not mind Parting Shot my Kangaskhan all you want, pal. Because you know what? That allows my Starmie to actually put in some work. So we should see the Garchomp come back out. And Facade plus Sludge Bomb should put in that range where I need it to be. So Sludge Bomb into the Garchomp. If we get the poison, that'd be nice too. Nope. Facade into the Garchomp. Get him out. Rough Skin. And Snarl. And it does hit my Gengar, but again, I don't think that KOs. Yeah, that doesn't. And we get the Curse Body, so Arcanine can no longer go for Snarl, so he has to break my sub normally. And I will go for Sludge Bomb and Facade into that Arcanine slot. Try to put it in range again for the Scald from Starmie to KO. Garchomp's in range of Hidden Power Ice, and he actually just withdraws the Garchomp. Okay, into Persian. Really playing just a bunch of defensive games right here. We will go for the Sludge Bomb into the Arcanine. Nice chip. Facade into that Arcanine as well. Ooh, good amount. But that probably put in range of a berry. Substitute Gengar will fade this turn. Ooh, I think that's berry range. Yeah, I didn't want that. Didn't want that. Kangaskhan will be going down to a foul play, it looks like. I need a bit more chip on both. I think I'm going to double up the Persian slot. I'm gonna hope Scald knocks out the Arcanine at that range, which I don't think it will. As we see Foul Play and a Gengar, which will pick up the knockout onto Gengar at that range. Yep. Facade, since Arcanine is slow, into Persian. Okay, that should be Flash Cannon range. Flare Blitz does come out. Targets down the Kangaskhan, which should put enough recoil range to, I think, where Scald should be able to finish the job. Yeah, I think Scald will finish the job there. I just gotta hope that Magneton's strong enough to actually KO. I need Magneton to come through. Luckily, the Arcanine, I believe, is still disabled, so Snarl is no longer an option. From my opponent. Yeah, he's still disabled. So I definitely go for Scald here into the Arcanine, and I think Flash Cannon should knock out the Persian. Do I risk it? Thunderbolt will get. I know Thunderbolt will definitely KO. I don't know if Flash Cannon will. I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt into Persian. I think it's safe. Arcanine is gonna protect this turn. All right. So I will Thunderbolt into the Persian slot. So Persian does go down. Flash Cannon might have been the better play. Scald into the Arcanine's Protect. Now it comes down to Mind Games because Garchomp's probably coming out here. I think I Protect. Oh, jeez. Now it comes down to 50-50s. I don't know if he'll protect Garchomp and go for Earthquake. He could go for Extreme Speed. He could go for a bunch of things. If he goes for E-Speed, I'm gonna... Oh, no. He had Will-O-Wisp. No, he doesn't have Extreme Speed. And he protected this turn. I'm gonna double up the Arcanine in case Garchomp protects. We saw Protect, Will-O-Wisp, Snarl, Flare Blitz. Okay. He's not Extreme Speed, so I will be able to KO the Arcanine here. If he gets the double protect, he does win the game. I will mention that. If he gets the double protect, he wins the game. But if he doesn't, I should be able to win this game, barring like a dual Chomp Garchomp. So no double protects here. Thunderbolt into this Arcanine. And the Scald will finish off the Arcanine. Oh, jeez, this is stressful. So Arcanine goes down, and we should see a Z move actually coming out from my opponent. It's going to be Tectonic Rage into the Starmie, it looks like. Yeah, it has to be in the Starmie. So Garchomp uses its full force, which will beat that Tectonic Rage. But again, I have Sash on Starmie, as well as starting on Magneton. So either way. Okay. Nice. And yeah, now I click Ice Beam, and unless he's Yachi Berry, or Assault Vest, I should win. No, he's not Assault Vest. And he's not Yachi. We saw Tectonic Rage. Unless he's Max Spadef Garchomp, we win this game. Goes for the Protect, maybe scouting if I have Ice Beam or not, because if I didn't have Ice Beam, I wouldn't be able to win the game. I would have to rely on the Scald Burn. I don't think a Scald Burn would even save me. But I do have Ice Beam, so I will fire off an Ice Beam into Garchomp and just Thunderbolt the air. I'll Thunderbolt the air. The match is going to be forfeited. We got the 3 wins, baby. Oh my lord. I did not expect this. I lost 5 games in a row. No. 5? I think it might have been 3. Or 4. It wasn't 5, that's for sure. I think that's the total amount of losses I have on the season. But, wow. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today's episode. I hope everyone enjoyed. We got the 3 wins with the Generation 1 team. Maybe I'll be keeping it for the full time that it deserves. But, hope everyone enjoyed. If you want to check out the team page pin down below. I don't think it's the most solid team, but it is a fun team to play sometimes. Check out the rest of my stuff down below. You can check out my side series as well. I'm resuming all my side series. Singles Battle Spot, Doubles Battle Spot, as well as Pokken Tournament as soon as I grind up a bit in the game. You can follow me on my social medias down below. I will be streaming on Twitch. Not today, but tomorrow probably. We'll be resuming Twitch streams. I have a concert tonight, so I will not be able to stream tonight. So probably tomorrow. But otherwise, hope everyone has a good day, and I'll see you around in another video.